Hey everyone, it's Mike again, the heavy metal cripple. Heavy, like fat sometimes. 2008 has come and gone, and I saw some pretty kick-ass concerts and shows. One of the best concerts I went to this summer was probably Iron Maiden. It was my first time seeing them. I always wanted to see them, and I finally got the chance to. Me and my dad had to drive down. He had some moments of road rage. I was like, there's like a stage, and then there's places for people in wheelchairs to sit. The Iron Maiden set was a Power Slave era stage. It was like all Egyptian themed, which I think is pretty fucking cool. The first song they played was Aces High. That was the best opening I've ever seen for a concert. There was like fireworks and stuff like that. There were good seats, except for these girls are like standing up in front of the people in wheelchairs. Those fat people and standing up in front of me. It was a little hard to see, but they have giant TV screens on either side of the stage, so that was pretty. You could really see what was going on up close. The best part was when they played Rime of the Ancient Mariner. It was a crazy setup. They had all this fog coming up, and it was all dark. And they had like a boat going back and forth, and you could hear the creaks and stuff. You could hear the noises like if it was a real boat. It's a long song, it's a 13-minute song, but it's an epic. When they played Number of the Beast, 666, this demon statue came out, and it was like robotic. It was a robotic demon. Pretty awesome. And just complete with fire. You know, like if you're in hell or something. I've only been there 3 times. It's a pretty warm place. I might want to be there right now because it's warm. Because if you live in Maine, it's all just snow everywhere and it won't ever stop snowing. When is global warming going to come to the state of Maine and melt all this damn white snow? Another highlight of the concert was when Eddie came out. He was unbelievable. He started throwing rocks at the crowd. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He's gonna hurt someone with that. I mean, I really didn't want to get hit with a rock. I was like, Iron Maiden, the best concert I ever seen. It was like unbelievable. Yeah, I haven't eaten in weeks. Bruce Dickinson made a comment about the Boston Tea Party.
How you doing in the back of the lawn? You alright? You getting dry out there? Thank God, it's not raining and all the rest of it. Mind you, close to the ocean here, close to the sea, not very far away. I know you people from Boston, you had a lot of fun with the sea and everything else. Tea parties and all that kind of nonsense. Yes, we'll just draw a curtain over that bit.
Because they're British and it was during the Revolutionary War, you know. People, you gotta learn history. Iron Maiden knows a lot about history. On the way home from the Iron Maiden concert, it was the ultimate high, and then we're driving down the road almost home. The roads are all foggy. And a dog just comes out of nowhere right in the middle of the street. My dad had to swerve out of the way. He almost killed the dog. It would have been like the ultimate high seeing Iron Maiden. And then the ultimate low, a dog getting killed. We're all telling the story like, you seen that in the last episode of Seinfeld? And then all of a sudden a dog pops out of nowhere. No! Swerves right out of the way. Just in time. We would have had to knock. We probably wouldn't even. We probably just would have left the dog there dead. we would have just went home. You're not gonna wake someone up in the middle of the night. Is this your dog? We killed him. Because that dog would have been killed. We would have hit that dog and would have done 10 cartwheels over our hood. Right 50 feet up in the air, right into the splat, on the tar. Bones crunching. They played for at least a good hour and a half. 666, the number of the beast. Hell and fire was spawned to be released. I'm coming back. I will return, and I'll possess your body, and I'll make you burn. Another venue I went to was Stimfest. It was a bunch of bands from Maine, some local. It was pretty kick-ass. It was outside in the back of someone's yard. It was free. They just let all the bands play wherever they want. It was pretty cool because there's a bunch of people I knew there from our school, a couple people, some old friends I grew up with. It was pretty good mosh pit. It was just you could do whatever you want basically. I saw a band called Spit Your Teeth from up in Bangor, Maine. They're like a hardcore / metal band, I guess. When they were playing there, the guy in Spit Your Teeth was like, this kid in the wheelchair is the craziest kid here. I wouldn't want to get in a mosh pit with him. He'd destroy you or something. And then I got in the front of the mosh pit and everyone was moshing around me, pushing me and stuff, shoving me. It was mosh-tastic. I should get fucking punched in the face for saying that. Stimfest was violently interrupted by thunder and lightning, and it started to downpour. The last band that played was Spit Your Teeth right before it started raining, and when I was leaving to get out of the rain, the guy in Spit Your Teeth gave me their CD that they made. They have some good songs on there, like Dragged Out and Shot, Plagued, Shut Your Mouth. Dragged Out and Shot was awesome. It's only about a 20-minute long CD, but it kicks ass. It's about staying true to yourself and not becoming fake like most people in this society. Okay, the next venue was just out of control. Origin played. The next venue I went to is a campground in Westbrook called Wasumsky Springs. It was in a rec hall, and there's all these animal heads hung around the hall. A few local bands played there. Absence of the Sun, Sawtopsy, a few of my favorites. I was trying to see Sawtopsy for so long. I like them a lot. They're death metal and they're awesome. And I finally got to see him that night after I missed him 3 times. Sawtopsy! And then Origin played. My neck was sore a couple days after that from all the headbanging I did. After Origin played, they said that they had never been to Maine. They didn't think there was a metal scene up in Maine. Origin played a pretty nasty set. Yeah, Origin, that was the first time they ever played at a campground. How many other people can say that they've seen Origin at a campground? With all kinds of dead animals mounted on the walls.